Okay, once you have the pencil at this state, then it's time to create what's called an exploded view, and then we'll create the drawing. So up top here, you click on exploded view, and then we're going to leave the base of the pencil where it is and then pull out the lead and the ferrule and the eraser. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click I'm going to click on the ferrule and click on the eraser because I want both of those to come out at the same time. Alright, that's one step. And then I'm going to click on the eraser and I want that to come out. That's another step. Then I'm going to come to the other end and I'm going to click on the lead. Alright, and then I'm going to pull on that same axis. You want all these pulling out along the axial or center line of the part. Then you accept. And then I want to put in here what's called an explode line sketch. And I'm going to want that sketch to go from here, but the arrow's pointing in the wrong direction, so I'm going to reverse to that edge. Accept. And then from this edge, again, it's going the wrong direction. Maybe I should pick the other one first. There, accept that. In here, well, of course, it's going the wrong way. And to here. Accept. Now, what that is considered is a configuration. So it's a configuration of your assembly. So this icon right here is configurations. So I double click on this, oops, not that, where it says default, click on exploded view, and it'll collapse. You can also do something fancy by right clicking and animate. So we'll slowly pull those parts off. That's not really needed, so we'll just stop that. So then I double click on the default, and then I'll bring everything back to where it is. Alright, so from here we go up to File. Well, actually, let's go back to the main. Go up to File. Make drawing from assembly. Do the A landscape again. You guys should be used to this. So over here, I'm going to first pull in the isometric. Alright. Then I want the isometric exploded. Don't let it lock into that one. I just don't like that. So then I have no control over it. So we're going to leave it down here. And then I'm going to move it up. Move this one over. I want these two shaded like the example drawing I gave you. So shade those. Shade this one also. Let's change the scale a little bit. So let's use a little bit bigger scale. Yeah, that's probably too much. So I'm going to go user defined 1 to 1.5. That looks good. Same thing with this one. It's custom scale. And I'm going to just do a 1 to 1 on that one. Alright. Then I want you to go up to annotation, balloon, and then what we do is we identify each of those parts in the assembly. Okay. Then I'm going to insert the bill of materials. So go insert, tables, bill of materials, select on any view. Select on that drawing view, accept that. Now here's the table that comes in. This is kind of large, so I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. So, there we go. So I grab that corner, make this a little bit smaller. Now the industry standards reorg in the other direction. So again, what I'm doing here is clicking on the table. This will come up, and then you click on this table header. So the table header goes down like that. These are basically coming from the description I put when I saved the file, and I probably didn't show you guys that. But let's say I open this one up, open the part. Alright, so there's the part. And then when I went to File, Save As, And right under here, description, I put that under description. That's why it's populating it. You can also just double click in there and put those in there that way. Oh boy, I don't know why that stopped showing up, but that's part of the graphics on my computer at home. So anyway, from here, you just right click, edit sheet format, fill out the name, date. You don't have to do material because those are all dependent on the individual parts. And right click again, edit sheet, so then the views come back and you're seeing your balloons. And then you're pretty much done with this drawing, and then you print it.